How could they have stopped? How could they have stopped to worship Baal if God did not manifest himself on Elijah? This is part 2 of the message. The more they attack on you, the more the glory, the more the opposition, the greater the opposition, the more the inspiration and glory of God on you, the more the war like that of Jericho put on you, the war of witchcraft, the war of spirit of delay like that of Hannah, the war of annoyance like that of Hannah by Peninnah, the war of spirit of delay like that on Sarah not to get Isaac. The more the annoyance on Hannah like that of Hannah, annoying and scoffing, you never get a baby, you never get a revival, you never make it in heaven, you never make it in life, you never give birth to any success in life. The more God will use you. This is part 2 of encouraging that the more they attack, because of your genuine heart for God like David, the more the glory. David did not fail. He made it after having so many enemies and vicious attack, malicious attack. He was complaining. If you read Psalm 69, go read Psalm 69, you see how David, I can't even pray such prayer. He was praying very vicious prayer to God, say, charge them with crime after crime. Never allow them in the kingdom of heaven, because of how much they were attacking David, because of the genuine heart for God. The Bible say in Psalms 11 verse 2, they point an arrow to shoot an upright man. Job was attacked just because he's upright. Jesus was crucified just because he's holy saint. Daniel was put in the lion's den just because he's a holy saint. Same was the 3 Jews. So were the children of Israel in slavery. So were the Joseph sold to slavery. So were the children of Israel. That enemy using King Barak had to corrupt a prophet of God, Balaam, to cast them just because of genuineness in God and his grace, a lot of prayer. The enemy was not happy. Stop this prayer. Stop this. It's affecting our ability to do evil. Let's cast them. But the Bible saying, number 23:23, and prophet of God, opening his mouth to cast them, he told the king, there's no curse against the saints of the living God, no divination against them. There is no witchcraft unto them. The Bible say in Luke 21 verse 19, stand firm and you will line. You will win a life. Luke 21:18, none of your hair, if you stand with Christ, will go to the enemy. None of your hair will perish. None of your anointing oil, your prophetic calling, your ability to live holy will not be stopped. Revelation 3:8, if God's opened a door of renewal, of restoring you back, of calling to ministration, of saying you are mine, no one can change that. Isaiah 4:2-3, those who genuinely wholly say it is Jesus, they will be marked holy saint. And verse 4, Isaiah 4:5-6, such people, those people will be completely protected and covered. A canopy, an umbrella, a shelter that can never be beaten. We stop by saying in part 1 that how could they people have worshipped God if God did not manifest himself on Elijah? Sometimes God allows evil people or people under satanic blindness. People are blinded. Some people are genuinely or naivety, blinded. They kill Jesus blindly. The Bible saying John chapter 1 verse 1, John chapter 1, that they all, Jesus came and went, not knowing they were God. They were blinded. They were blinded to worship Baal. They were blinded to give out Jesus. Yet they will say they were Christian. God allows such people to do things, and look, they have won, so they can come and worship the true God. The Bible says that God hardened the heart of Pharaoh and even make him chase back the children of Israel and say, I have enough manpower at my disposal to bring them back. I have a lot of missile, weapon, army, tough army to bring them. They don't have any tool. They don't have any missile. Children of Israel, they are powerless. We can bring them back. Why did we release them? Let's bring them back. And God made him do that to deliver them out of his hand. Yet he had all the power at his disposal. He crossed them through the Red Sea to make Pharaoh believe there's God, and such people with a hard heart. The more the glory, the more the attack. The more the attack, the more the glory. God allowed people to do such things so that they can know, it can break their heart, they can worship God. If you read Daniel chapter 12, they will be breaking the power of the holy people, say, we will destroy your destiny. But the Bible says the saints will be delivered. They will be delivered. Daniel 11 is only for a time, this attack. The redemption must come. Habakkuk 2:3, it must come. How could they have worshipped God if God did not manifest himself on Elijah? God made them look like they all fear Jezebel and King Ahab sword. Even the true Christians, they ran away, hiding and worshipping Baal. Elijah refused. Anybody who stand with a lot of burden of work of God, like Elijah, like Nehemiah, to build the wall, God stand with that person. Ezekiel 22:30, God was looking for a man to stand in the gap so he doesn't destroy the people. A man with burden like Nehemiah, like Elijah. No way, let's go to Mount Carmel, and this bar must not be worshipped again. We must worship the true God. God stand with us people, with such people. Nehemiah stood against the opposition, and he built the wall. The more they grow, the more they attack, the more the opposition, like Nehemiah was opposed, the more God will use you to build the saints in preparation of the Jesus coming. The saints of God did not throw even a stone, even a single stone, when they were told to walk around the wall of Jericho and they were given the city. You not throw, you don't have, you say, we don't have power, we cannot defend ourselves, king. But we want you to know today, we can worship demon, we can worship idols. We know there is true God, and God delivered them. They were powerless. Children of God were powerless when they were going through the wall of Jericho. The people there had a lot of weapons, great misery. They didn't throw even a stone, and God stood with them. David, just a sling and a stone, facing the mightiest of the mightiest, killer of King Saul and God's army, brought down Goliath by a single stone. God powered the stone. It is not the stone that brought Goliath down. It's the power of God behind the stone. It's not the hand of Moses or the stick he was holding that made the way for the saints to cross over to the redeemed side through the Red Sea. It was the power of God behind the Moses hand. It is the power of God in us. Zechariah 4:6. It is not by might, not by power, but by Spirit of God. It's not by might of Pharaoh. It's not by might of people. Joseph, you will not dream. We will stop you. God made them do it. And it could look like they have sold Joseph completely. Never, even his dad never to know. For later, God to show them you did nothing. There is God in heaven. Stand with Christ, no matter the attack. The attack are coming because of the glory, because of the calling, because of the potential, because of the anointing one, because of the future growth, because of the what God wants you to use you to do for his work. Revelation 12 is a good example. What will be happening to anyone there, you want to genuinely worship God. What will be happening? The enemy will stand in front to steal your blessing of anointing, of your calling, of your ability to spread Jesus. You want to take it away from you by sending attack, by making even people close to you, your spouse, your sibling attack you and even hate you. The Bible says, and Jesus prepared us for everything, that no prophet was honored in his hometown. Jesus was, look at Jesus. He was hated and not accepted by in his hometown of Nazareth. He didn't even do a miracle there. His people hated him. Who is he? We know his brother. We saw him growing. We know his father is a carpenter. Jesus was given out by Christian. The enemy will blind even the true Christian to attack you. Satan, he say, you don't know how I work. You don't know how I work. Remember, he was almost following Jesus. You don't know how I work. He will use somebody you trust The enemy does not use people in the club, in the prostitution world, in the tattoo. People look like full of horns, very angry looking. He used people who are your mentor, who are close to you. Peter, who was working with Jesus 3 years, Judas, they were used. Those who are in charge of God's kingdom and work, they were used. Satan is a spirit enter people. The spirit of Antichrist, you rest on people. Revelation 17, a spirit, a woman, a false church spirit, you rest on many water. It will live on people's mind. The spirit of Antichrist, Revelation 17, it was sitting on many water. A spirit of deception, a spirit that does not like anything true, that stand on the standing of Christ. Anyone who have genuine to worship God, that spirit will rest on people. The spirit of Antichrist, Revelation 17, it was sitting on many water. It didn't have had a standing of God. It was a prostitute spirit. It had many standing. It is money making. It is wisdom of men. It's feeding each other. It's tricking each other. It's feeding each other. It is a betrayal spirit. It's a spirit of Antichrist. It was sitting on many waters. Revelation 17, to fail the saints. But the Bible saying, Revelation 17:14, the saints will not be defeated. Jesus will stand with them. Revelation 17:14. The possible power of darkness will attack them, but none will go to the enemy. Jesus will stand with them. Revelation 17:14. We must not give up. If you fear, you hear a power, desire to pray and fast, desire, if you want to spend time in prayer mountain, you will be vicious attack, and the attack will come from within. Jesus was attacked within the inner circle. The attack comes from the inner circle. So you don't know. You keep fighting back your wife, your husband, your brother, your parent. You don't know. You will not know. The enemy is so wise. He deceived the whole world. Revelation 12:9. He will use your inner circle to bring you down. You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. It's when you know, you will not fall. Jesus did not fall. As we finish this encouragement, Jesus did not fall. Why? He had the Spirit of God to know, this is not my ministry friend Peter. We have preached 3 years together. Every time Jesus wanted to resurrect someone, he said, Peter, come with John. Transfiguration, Peter and John, James, come. Peter, everywhere Jesus wanted to go, even Peter was challenging Jesus. Are you the one walking on water? Let me come even try like you. Peter, Jesus' enemy was using Peter in the last hour. He was cutting people's ears, thinking it's a physical war. He was telling Jesus, you are not going through this. Yet it was prophetic, determined, and Jesus could know this is not Peter, and he rebuked, say, get behind me, Satan. In Peter, you are so selfish. You're after your own advantage, getting your own gain. This is not Judas, who have been preaching 3 years with him. He said, can you do what you want to do very quick? Because he could read his mind. He wanted to betray him. The enemy will attack you within your inner circle, your church member, your ministry member. You must pray to discern the spirit. The enemy will attack you with the people who you go with every day. Many people have come down because they have been failed by their wife, by their spouse, by their sibling, by their mentors, by their church members. We must pray to know when the enemy is speaking through our crosses. Know that as we finish this encouragement, the more they attack, the more the glory. The more you attack, the more God will use you. The more power was attacked and prevented to go to the saints and the church of God, the more he wrote the epistles, letters, and he encouraged and built the churches. He wrote almost the whole of New Testament Bible, yet the enemy was opposing him to the extent even giving him a devil worshiper to live with him same house. And he told God, remove this devil worshiper living in my house. And God said, I want him to live with you, to annoy you more, so you don't boast. Because of great revelation, I'll keep giving you. And God keep bringing more revelation, and told Paul, the more you are made weak, the more you pray, and the more I'll use you for the ministration. The more they attack, the more you run to God, the more God will use you, the more the heavenly life will be with you, the more the heaven reaches. Colossians 3:1-2, the more the heaven wealth of power, of glory, of anointing, of peace, of joy, of satisfaction, of sense of belonging, you will be with you. May you be blessed as you purpose to stand for Christ, knowing that you move from glory to glory, grace to grace, victory to victory.